Hi, I'm Deborah Orlick, Director of Innovation and Fabrication here at Milken. During a normal year, I would be helping our students develop their own maker mindset. I'd be helping our future computer scientists learn how to code and helping our entrepreneurial students design products and prototype them right here on our 3D printers, our laser cutters, and all the other cool equipment we have here. This year looked a little different, but throughout the pandemic, we've used this incredible space, the Guerin Family Institute and Fab Lab, in the same way we always have, making things and contributing to the community. When the pandemic broke out, we responded immediately. We began fabricating face shields, like this one, as soon as we had a working prototype. Over the course of 5 months, we did our small part to provide Los Angeles Jewish Home and local hospitals with PPE that directly filled their needs. This past summer, we had our largest Camp X ever. We ran every module remotely, obviously, by shipping boxes to every student, giving them everything they needed for a whole week of camp in one box. Throughout Camp X, our students learned about design thinking, model design and construction, papercraft, even a little bit of magic. We challenged them to think about the way they think about problems and what it means to be a maker. We also adjusted the way we teach during the school year. Since September, we've shipped design kits to students 7 through 12. But what was really incredible was to see how our students' imaginations could flourish even during the pandemic. Take Shep Johnson, an 8th grader. As an 8th grader, he's been working on an X project. That's part of our curriculum that guides a student to focus their own interests, their passions, to solve real-world problems through innovation. Take a look at what he's been up to.
In the United States alone, we spend around $150 billion on dental care every year. That's about $2,000 per American family. And only about 55% of Americans visit the dentist at least one time per year. The answer: could there be a low-cost, eco-friendly, all-encompassing tool to aid in oral health, even when access to a dentist might be impossible? You'd have to cover brushing, toothpaste, and flossing. That's 3 separate products that are needed for basic oral hygiene. Enter the multi-brush. This is a virtual prototype of my concept, and as you can see, there is a trick handle here that I call the magic chamber. Inside will be toothpaste, which will be dispensed at the press of a button through the brush head itself to minimize waste. Also, a 3-month supply of floss, and finally, a floss holder to minimize floss waste and guarantee the ability to reach all of your teeth. I want to learn how to use the CAD tools, and my goal is to make a prototype with the 3D printers available in the Milken makerspace by the end of the year.
Isn't that the coolest? I have one last thing to show you. Our robotics team has been at Milken forever. They've won tons of awards, and seeing them in the Guerin brings joy to my heart. Let's see what they've been up to.
Hi, my name is Talia.
Hi, my name is Mikey Lippman.
My name is Stefan Shapiro, and I am the coach of the Milken Knights robotics team.
Being a small team, everyone is able to take advantage of anything they want to try. And so we have kids who are doing coding and also design and also mechanical. And so the community is really, really strong. And I think that in a normal season, we have such a great cohesion where we're having lunch together, dinner together, and spending so much time together that we not only have kids that are good at building robots, we also have kids who become friends with each other over their 4 years.
So after finding out that we wouldn't be able to go back and do robotics in person for a long time, it was hard to hear because our team would always spend time together no matter what. So it was hard not to see those faces every single day. And also we can't build the robot in real life. We can't do that over Zoom. So that gave us the opportunity to spend extra time on the CAD and the robot design online. In addition, we were able to do team bonding activities through Zoom to keep that connection, that community alive. So we played games like Among Us and Minecraft to keep everybody together.
After COVID shut everything down and we couldn't meet in person, it was really difficult for everybody. Obviously, it's not ideal to be doing robotics virtually, but I was really impressed with how the kids stepped up and made the best of the situation. They did the virtual showcase. They brought in guest speakers. We spent way more time doing the computer model of a new robot design than we ever have before. And that's probably the silver lining, is we've learned a great lesson in doing all this planning beforehand. And the CAD that they've come up with is just one of the best that I've seen. It's just really spectacular.
This year, we've shifted our design philosophy a tiny bit. It used to be to specialize in just doing one thing, doing it really, really well. But this year, because we've had so much more time, we are going to try and widen our horizons to do everything as best, the best way that it can be done. And so we have focused on keeping everything as simple as humanly possible, while also not constraining ourselves to designing mechanisms that aren't able and capable of doing everything that you could possibly want the robot to do.
I think that our team learned that even a global pandemic is not going to stop us from building robots and creating and bonding and being a community, and that we're still able to do the things we love even though we're not able to do it in person.